Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's great to be here as always. Thank you for watching. And today's video is one that I had originally intended to do yesterday, but due to the happenings of the weekend, there were obviously more important things to cover yesterday morning. So what we're going to be talking about here today is the most incompetent gun buyback that I have ever heard of. Now, you guys know my positions on gun buybacks. The statistics show that not only do they not stop crime, do they not prevent crime, but they entice people to commit crimes. And actually, all of the articles written about how glorious this gun buyback was from the perspective of people who hate America even alludes to as much. So that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video after we hear a quick word from today's sponsor. Sites are very much a point of personal preference for people, and my personal preference is for the Big Dot site from XS. Now, they make a whole bunch of different variations out there, but generally speaking, what you're looking at is a photoluminescent ring that charges up with the ambient light, and then a tritium vial in the center. So regardless of lighting conditions outside, there'll be something for you to pick up. Now, I've been working with XS for a long period of time. I was a client of theirs before they were a client of mine, and I thank them very much for being a supporter of the mission here at the VSO Gun Channel for a long period of time. Go give them some love. Today's story takes us to Columbus, Ohio, my state, and it involves the Columbus Police Department. Now, the Columbus Police Department over the years has done many things to show off being a pretty based organization at times. However, today they've gone full traitor, full Tory, and have worked with the Office of Gun Violence Prevention. And they have taken their traitorous redcoat money and have helped them perpetrate evils against the Constitution. So, my first message will be to the Columbus PD directly. Many law enforcement organizations rely on the goodwill of the gun community at large to do raffles and various other things. My local PD, if it wasn't for the pro firearms events that they hold every year, they simply would not be able to function. They would not have enough money to be able to do half of the stuff that they do because of their pro-Second Amendment stance. Columbus PD, over the years, I have participated in many events that have gone to benefit your organization. And what you have done is turn your back on the Second Amendment community. So I am making this video today to make sure that anybody within my sphere of influence knows what you have done, and I will never participate in anything that goes to benefit your organization ever again. And I will make a vocal point of when I am asked to do something that ultimately collaborates with your organization, I will let those benefactors know that you're a bunch of authoritarian sympathizers that have on more than one occasion crossed the line in this matter and shown your reverence and submission to the almighty state. I hope that those 30 pieces of silver that you received from your masters at OVP buy you everything. But I want to tell you that you need to go over there and rip those American flags off of your uniform because you are unfit to wear it. Some of you may even be all right with that because you were just following orders. All right, so let's get into the meat, the cognitive dissonance that are these smooth-brained people from Office of Violence Prevention and Columbus PD that put on this this gun buyback, which is not a buyback because they never owned them in the first place, so they can't buy them back. And of course, we know that people go out and steal guns to bring them to these events. They encourage people to commit firearms crimes by stealing those weapons and turning them in at the buyback because there are no questions asked. So anyway, they were offering a $750 gift card for all firearms that qualify for payment. So what qualified for the gun buyback? you might ask? Would it be those quote unquote scary ghost guns that are untraceable and impossible to get off of the streets? You can't trace them because they don't have a serial number and they've got like Glock switches all over them and all that sort of stuff. Those are the ones that we're trying to target, right? Nope. The city said it is accepting rifles, assault rifles, handguns, and shotguns in exchange for cash gift cards. It is also accepting non-working antique and 3D guns. But there is no cash incentive for these firearms. Columbus police said that they found dozens of untraceable homemade firearms in 2023, including 75 illegal Glock switches, which convert some handguns into fully automatic weapons. Well, first of all, it's a Glock switch. It only works on Glocks, but, you know, I don't know anything about the background of this person. They might have 3D guns fall under the ghost gun category, completely made up term. That's not what they're called. Or guns without an identifying serial number. Metal and polymer guns assembled through home kits also fall under this umbrella. So why is it that they would not accept these firearms since they are so angry about their existence? They do not want to incentivize people to bring the guns that they are supposedly saying are the problem. Why would they decide not to offer the cash incentive for people to turn in these illegal weapons? We absolutely accept ghost guns or 3D printed guns, but we are not offering gift cards for those. We do not want to incentivize individuals to create firearms just to get the cash gift cards. Boys and girls, they found the hack. People literally do this where they go and they have their 3D printer already. They hear one of these gun buybacks is coming up and they go to their shop and they press go and they print 5 or 6 of these things, hand them out to their friends and say, hey, go get $750 and give me half. Gun buybacks do not work. They have never worked. And basically what you're saying here is that, where's the number? Over $100,000 in gift cards to this event so that they could fleece American citizens of their lawfully acquired, legally possessed firearms. No, let's not target criminals and actually arrest them and throw them in jail instead of even going after the quote-unquote illegal weapons, the ones that they don't want on the street because somebody has found a loophole to be able to exploit your idiot idea to give people gift cards in exchange for weapons that aren't used in crimes. Instead of going after the people actually committing the crimes, we're going to go after guns that are otherwise legally acquired, lawfully possessed, and in many instances, these guns are destroyed, and many times those are historical pieces owned by people that don't actually know what it is that they have, or there's a really expensive firearm there that they don't know what it is that they have, and $750 does not even begin to compensate them. Say it with me again. Leave it in the comment section down below. Gun buybacks do not work. They are a feel-good measure that accomplishes nothing except for incentivizing people to go steal guns from people's houses and vehicles. And they are an abject waste of taxpayer money. If you want to know why we in this country are fucking bankrupt and meat costs 3 times what it did a couple years ago, is because we have the human equivalent of nepotistic, dangling participles in positions of power that are frivolously wasting funds for the purposes of getting articles written about them by the corporate media. They're wasting your money on crap like this. So I suggest that everyone less their tax bill this year by that balance. So let's put together a running fund of all the gun buybacks that were sponsored by the Office of Violence Prevention, and less your tax dollars by that this year. Anyway, that's what I've got for you guys here today. I'm starting to sweat. So hopefully we'll see you on another video here. I might do an update on the whole second attempt thing, depending on what information comes out throughout the day.